Welcome back to The Breakdown. I am DELACREMEDELA, your privileged host, and this is another super quick episode of The Breakdown Show. And just to remind you, we are gathered here today to keep our feet on niggas' necks. And it is my pleasure to bring this random news trailer to you. This was the trailer for Random News last episode. I swear to God, this can't be real.
Boy, Random News. And I figured before tonight's episode, we'll check out a quick scam straight from the book of Jedidiah. In today's world, things can be tough. Financial situations could drive you crazy. And though you can invest your money in the gold or the stock market, we're here to tell you there's a different way. Because now you got the opportunity to achieve financial freedom with the Jedidiah Brown Airbnb Partner Program.
Boy, Jedidiah, and I'm coming on here because I am looking for you to become one of my business partners. I tried so long as an advocate to make a difference in the world, but I think that one of the best differences that we could make is an economic difference. Let me give you guys a very
Wait, this nigga said one of the best differences we can make is for you to give me some more money.
Synopsis of what I do. I actually host Airbnbs in 3 different states in this country. Those states are Texas, Florida, and Georgia. If you rent from any of my current partners, this is what you get when you come to our Airbnb. Not only is it themed because we want it to be an experience, but we also I'm bringing back slavery. Modern day slavery. I got good old niggas who serve 24/7.
Oh no, you heard that shit, right? That nigga said exactly what the fuck you think you just heard him say. Every single time you think you done heard this nigga say something stupid, something incriminating, something ridiculous, yup, he said it.
This is what you get when you come to our Airbnb. Not only is it themed because we want it to be an experience, but we also I'm bringing back slavery. Modern day slavery. I got good old niggas who serve 24/7. Men and women. They're called house butlers. These people are on call 24/7 for our guests. Another thing that we offer that you won't typically find in Airbnbs is cars. And every single location, who can say that? You can use the car.
Well, there's a reason why you don't typically find cars at Airbnb, because that is a stupid thing for an Airbnb host to do. To not only turn over their property, which is their business, but to turn over their personal vehicles, which are insured separately. After I mean, you could check in with an Airbnb with your passport. They don't ask for no driver's license. Speaking of which, let me put my passports away. Just checked in for my next cruise. This nigga checking in Airbnbs in Florida, Texas, and Georgia, huh? Got it.
You gotta pay for it though. Don't think that you getting it for free. Pets are allowed, but you're gonna pay. You gonna pay for them pets. Not only are you a part of a fully staged Airbnb, which means we've decorated it, we put furniture in it, but we pay all of the bills. We pay the rent, utilities, the taxes, the damages, all that stuff. We just had to have a deal with that. I got a partner named Shyla Hyde. Shyla Hyde had a guest that just traveled to one of our Airbnbs in Atlanta, Georgia, from New Zealand. And Shyla wanted...
The reason I'm still playing this slow is because we'd have to slow this shit down anyway, because this nigga is saying shit like for real. This nigga said Shyla Hyde had a guest who wanted to come from New Zealand to Atlanta for her birthday.
The taxes, the damages, all that stuff. We just had to have a deal with that. I got a partner named Shyla Hyde.
Shyla Hyde.
Shyla Hyde had a guest that just traveled to one of our Airbnbs in Atlanta, Georgia, from New Zealand. And
No, we aren't going to skip over that. We're going to stay right fucking there. And Steve, you said these are easily verifiable lies. And some lies are verified by the presence of common sense. Now, we do international birthday trips, right? We do international birthday trips, right? So you got an opportunity to go to America from New Zealand, right? Which is a beautiful country. You are going to choose between Los Angeles, Atlanta, or New York. Because those are the big places everybody comes when they come to America. Los Angeles or New York. I don't think Atlanta's even...
wanted to give that person roses. So we made sure that when her guest arrived for her birthday in Atlanta, that she had roses available. And Shyla got a 5-star
Wait a
rating
minute.
because
Why
of that.
random news is this the first time I ever noticed this lady stealing these roses from my daddy's
To
gravesite?
give that person
This heifer
roses.
stole my daddy's flowers.
So we made sure that when her guest arrived for her birthday in Atlanta, that she had roses available.
Oh my
And
God,
Shyla
Shyla.
got a 5-star rating
Shyla says she'll do anything for her Airbnb customers.
because of that experience. That comes with it. We're going to teach you the business from A to Z, but you're also given a mentor because we want to make sure you are successful and that you make your initial investment back. So let me ask you a question. Does that not sound like a good enough thing for you to think about and inquire about?
So
Oh my
take control of
God,
it.
I am such a salesperson. I'm a salesperson back to the 90s, okay? That is, hold on. My TV decided to play the same episode. Well, all right, TV. All right, TV. But you gotta mute. All right. Y'all, salespeople, please raise your hand for me. Please raise your hand for me. If and you have ever said to somebody, doesn't that sound like something good enough to think about? At the end of a sales pitch, raise your hand.
Financial freedoms. And come partner up with one of the biggest frauds, businessmen around.
I will call you when I see your damn number. So don't, if I call your house and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, don't get mad. You told me you was interested and I'm working.
This nigga said, fuck professionalism, fuck the law when it comes to soliciting businesses telephonically, fuck the FCC and all those lawsuits people file because businesses call them outside of legal hours and that, fuck all of that. Fuck a do not call. Fuck all of that. If I see your number come across my text messages, because I guarantee you ain't emailing this nigga, you probably texting him. If I see an email, if I see a phone number come across my text messages, I'm calling you right now because I don't really have a lot of business acumen. I don't have a lot of organization skills. I don't really have anybody to assist me or the ability to put in a note, for myself, maybe do something like, hey Siri, set a reminder tomorrow at 9 a.m. to text prospective client back and ask them when a good time would be to call.
Okay, I added it.
Wow. That's all you'd have to do. That way you're not calling nobody at 2 o'clock in the morning, you crackhead. And I don't mean you, Jedidiah Brown. I mean anybody who does this would be a crackhead. Not you, honey, of course.
Hopefully you'll be one of my partners. God bless.
God bless. Hell yeah, we gonna watch that shit again. Hell yeah, we watching that shit again.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Randall News. And I figured before tonight's episode, We'll check out a quick scam straight from the book of Jedidiah. In today's world, things can be tough. Financial situations can drive you crazy. And though you can invest your money in the gold or the stock market, we're here to tell you there's a different way. Because now you got the opportunity to achieve financial freedom with the Jedidiah Brown Airbnb Partner Program.
Boy Jedidiah, and I'm coming on here because I am looking for you to become one of my business partners. I tried so long as an advocate to make a difference in the world, but I think that one of the best differences that we could make is an economic difference. Let me give you guys a very, very, very quick synopsis of what I do. I actually host Airbnbs in 3 different states in this country. Those states are Texas, Florida, and Georgia. If you rent from any of my current partners, this is what you get when you come to our Airbnb. Not only...
Now, I do want to let you know, I want to remind you guys of something. I always remind you of 5 words. Stop doing business with street niggas. Street niggas is 1 word. 6 words, because 6 is my lucky number. 6 is my magic number. Stop doing business with street niggas. Now, one sign of a street nigga is one who carries counterfeit goods. Like, I have this Louis Vuitton wallet sitting here because I just checked into my cruise and I had to grab my credit card to add to my cruise sale account. And I don't carry particularly, I personally do not carry counterfeit goods. I have a personal issue with it. I feel like a luxury goods that are branded are a status symbol. And when people see you, literally, psychologically, you are giving off certain messages. They will treat you differently, which is usually better. They will favor you differently, which is usually better, okay? They will esteem you much higher, or rather hold you to a much higher esteem when you carry certain branded goods, okay? So if you see someone with a Louis Vuitton hat, you most likely will, whether you realize it or not, treat that person differently than if they're wearing an Adidas hat. I mean, that's just psychology. These are status symbols, and symbols speak subliminally. Okay, now, so for me, if I carry a luxury good, especially if it's branded, and all my goods are luxury, first of all, and I'm talking about accessories, right? And all of my goods that are luxury are authentic and authenticated, okay? Now, what it tells me when a person carries a counterfeit purse or hat or wallet or luggage or whatever people do. I mean, in China, people had counterfeit cars. They would literally put Mercedes-Benz symbols all over a car that wasn't. Even to the point that rental car companies were being sued because people were renting cars thinking they had certain safety features based on what brand names are known to have, but these vehicles like Sprinters or whatever were not really that vehicle. They were just counterfeited. So people were getting up into the mountains and not able to use the vehicles the way they had intended to because they didn't have the 4x4s and all the other things that make a Sprinter special, okay? So what I see when I see someone who carries or wears counterfeit goods is a person who's actually willing to steal your respect. The reason I say that is because there's all kinds of ways to obtain luxury goods. Authentic luxury goods. You can be a part of a auction online to get that bag that you couldn't quite afford brand new, but somebody's reselling it. You can go through authenticated retailers like DH Lux and the DH Gate and the Real, and there's all kinds of luxury dealers that are authenticated and authenticate items. And you can buy real luxury items from them, clothes, accessories, luggage, all kinds of things. So when a person is not even willing to go through those avenues to obtain an item and you can tell it's fake. I'm touching my Louis Vuitton wallet. You hear that? That's canvas. That's a material that you're not going to find a fake Louis Vuitton piece made out of. This right here. Okay? It's got a certain texture. It's got a certain sheen. It's got a certain weight. It wears a certain way. It doesn't wrinkle. Like, it's not, raggedy. But we could tell by the shininess of this hat, but that is simply pleather. And that is not a real Louis Vuitton hat. I doubt Louis Vuitton even makes a hat that looks like that. I doubt it. So when you see this, it's a telltale sign of a scammer. Jedidiah Brown, you wear a scammer's uniform. That Cuban link that you wear is a sign of like a boyfriend pimp, honey. Those Under Armour shirts that you wear with no shirt underneath, yup, that's boyfriend pimp wear. That's drug dealer wear. That's street nigga wear. And then this fake hat. I mean, if you make that much money off of Airbnbs, you can't even buy an authentic baseball cap. And are you really going to sit before these people and do a business presentation in a hoodie and a baseball cap? And you want them to take you seriously as a serial entrepreneur? These are the telltale signs of a street nigga. So when you see, add this to your checklist as you learn what street niggas look like. When you see a nigga with a fake, even if it's, okay, if you think it might be real, assume it's not. And I'll tell you why. Because I guarantee you Louis Vuitton don't make that hat. Is all I'm saying. And look at the entire presentation, right? How many people who own a business, a legitimate business, are going to come before you in a bright-ass yellow hoodie with a Louis Vuitton, a fake Louis Vuitton hat on, a baseball cap, nonetheless. Baseball cap. Business presentation in a hoodie and a baseball cap. These are the clothes you wear when you might get a phone call in 5 minutes and you got to go make a drop-off. Or when your girlfriend is about to leave the hotel and you might have to go pick her up real quick, but you always got to stay ready to fight because you never know what's going to pop. These are the clothes you wear when you always looking over your shoulder because you owe a lot of people money. And this is the smile. These counterfeit goods, that's why I said, when I don't know, it says something to me. When I see somebody wear fake counterfeit, like I saw the craziest stuff in China. I saw somebody with a belt on that said Parda, P-A-R-D-A. I was like, wow. Wow. Wow.
Themed because we want it to be an experience, but we also I'm bringing back slavery, modern day slavery. I got good old niggas who serve 24/7, men and women. They're called house butlers. These people are on call 24/7 for our guests. Another thing that we offer that you won't typically find in Airbnbs is cars. In every single location, who can say that? You can use the car, you gotta pay for it though. Don't think that you're getting it for free. Pets are allowed, but you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay for them pets. Not only are you a part of a fully staged Airbnb, which means we've decorated it, we put furniture in it, but
he said now you have seen this scam, right? You saw that JT the Pocket Watcher uncovered this scam where people were being told that they were subleasing apartments for Airbnbs. Come to find out, the person they were subleasing from didn't even lease the apartment themselves, had no access to it whatsoever. Because generally, these people that are doing business with this Jedidiah Brown or other people like him are from another state. And they're paying a substantial amount of money to have an Airbnb. And then he's going to send them a whole bunch of bills every month for electric, for cleaning fees, a whole bunch of shit. I mean, their Airbnb is gonna do phenomenally well, but he's gonna send them a whole bunch of bills, like them flowers.
But we pay all of the bills. We pay the rent, utilities, the taxes, the damages, all that stuff. We just had to have a deal with that. I got a partner named Shock.
We pay all the bills. We just gotta have a deal with that, which means you're gonna end up paying all the bills.
Shyla Hyde had a guest that just traveled to one of our Airbnbs in Atlanta, Georgia, from New Zealand. And Shyla wanted to give that person roses. So we made sure that when her guest arrived for her birthday in Atlanta, that she had roses available. And Shyla got a 5-star rating because of that experience. That comes with it. We're going to teach you the business from A to Z.
Let me tell you how I know he's lying. I'm going to tell you how I know that nigga's lying. Jedidiah, you are not a good liar, and that's what makes it worse for you. Not only do you include your legal name in your YouTube channel title, but you dox people and then say your legal name after it. But when this man, I'm going to slow it down for us because we are the breakdown crew, and that's what you came to do. Right? When this man says she got 5 stars, he separates his eye contact from the camera for about 1 second because he's not comfortable lying, to be honest with you. So he looks away for a second to separate that connection. They might have got that girl some flowers, but it definitely didn't turn out to be a 5-star rating because of it.
So giving a mentor because we want to make sure you are that when her guest arrived for her birthday in Atlanta, that she had roses available. And Shyla got a 5-star rating because of that experience.
You saw it?
We're going to teach you.
I hope you saw it. He looked away for just a second because he's uncomfortable with lying. He knows he's lying. He knows he's lying. I believe Jedidiah, somebody got upset because I talked about his mama. Well, you obviously haven't been here for very long because I talk about everybody's mama, including my own. Mamas are humans. Mamas are people who fucked. All a mother is a human being who had sex. Just like me. I don't feel like I deserve any extra respect in the world because I had sex at one point in my life. And that sex turned into a baby. Now, do I feel like I deserve a certain amount of respect from that child? Abso-fucking-lutely. But I will never put being a mother before somebody like nobody should talk about me because I'm somebody's mama. Especially if I got one of these running around in the world lurking about to kill, steal, and destroy. If I got one of these little ragamuffins, but I don't because my daughter and I had a conversation this morning about trust. Okay? About how if you say you gonna do some reading eggs on your computer, why am I coming to your room and you watching something on YouTube that ain't even for kids? Trust. Being able to be trusted. So there are consequences when that trust is broken. Right? Obviously not with him and his mama, who is part of the problem. But I guarantee you he lies to his mama. And she knows it. Hell yes, she do. But he probably break her off every single time he get a little money, so that keeps her quiet.
Business from A to Z, but you're also giving a mentor because we want to make sure you are successful and that you make your initial investment back. So let me ask you a question. Does that not sound like a good enough thing for you to think about and inquire about?
So take control of your...
Does that not sound like a good enough thing for you to think about and inquire about? You're not even a good enough salesperson to say. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to learn more about? Right, Jedidiah. That's what comes with the education. Man, stop doing business with street niggas.
Financial freedoms and come partner up with one of the biggest frauds that make businessmen around.
I will call you when I see your damn number. So don't, if I call your house and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, don't get mad. You told me you was interested and I'm working.
I mean, could you imagine if every single company you inquired about at 2 o'clock in the morning while you were laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep, who scrolled across your screen with a question about something, Because I guarantee you this nigga put this in a platform people could go look at it 24 hours a day. Whether it's Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Twitter, somewhere people could access it 24 hours a day. So because it's available 24 hours a day, why is it? So is this nigga up at 3 o'clock in the morning scratching his beard? Waiting for a fix? Hoping to make some money off of somebody? That's why he'll make the call at any moment, because he want that credit card number. Oh, I'm sorry, Jedidiah. I heard you. Cash App. Because he don't own a paywall. Nowhere. Have you thought about that? Jedidiah followers? You can't... Jedidiah is so untrusted in the market that he can't even charge you for anything in which you pay through a paywall. Nope. Because that would require another business, another merchant, another corporation to have access to his name, phone number, address, social security number. And he can't have that. And legal name. And he can't have that. He don't have no way for you to pay him through a paywall. Not PayPal. Mary, if I had to do his GoFundMe, why you think?
Hopefully you'll be one of my partners. God bless.
Hopefully you'll be one of his partners. So for now, that's all I got. Are you coming?
The baby is sleeping.
Bring the baby with you. Me and baby Ashe, me and baby Dela, we checked in for our next cruise this morning. Aren't you excited? She's a hater because it's my birthday cruise, but you know how that is. She gonna have fun anyway. Ready? You want me to do it again? Yeah? Okay. That's all I got. You are so silly.
That was the baby.
That was the baby.
Yeah, she's only 2 years old, so she knows how to sign.
I thought you were pregnant last week. You just told me last week you were pregnant.
Yeah, but I just laid out a baby egg.
You laid out a baby?
And the baby hatched in from my belly.
Your baby hatched from your belly. Oh, congratulations. And now she's 2 years old.
Yep.
Yep.
Yesterday was her birthday.
Yesterday was her birthday. Well, we got to make sure we do something special.
Yep.
All right.
And her big sister is coming up. So,
I holla.